Denise, thanks for coming out to the clinic and arranging it for everybody. We're going to start off with your underwater video here. One thing I want you to first notice is your arms are 180 degrees from each other. Notice when one arm's by the side, that's when the other arm enters the water. And remember, your arms want to be crossing out in front of your head instead of being 180 degrees apart from each other. That's real important. The second thing that you want to notice is that your arms are in a very straight line when you're pulling. There's no bend in the elbow at all, and therefore you're not getting any real power out of the stroke because you don't have any bend in the elbow. And this is resulting in the angle of the hand. See, when you're pulling, the hand is pushing water to the bottom right there, and you see the bubbles you're taking down there. Both hands taking a little bit of bubbles. So what I want you to think about is, instead of reaching out front and pushing the water down, I want you to think about pulling the water back all the way out in front of the stroke. And the only way you're going to do that is you have to get a good catch and a high elbow out the front of the stroke. So you want to think about the arm pull, two separate things. You have your catch and your pull, but you've got to get that elbow up and over the hand before you start pulling back. So what you're trying to do is pull from right out in front there, and you actually, the first part of the stroke is just catching the water. You're not pulling until you actually have the elbow above the hand. So think about rolling the hand out, driving the fingertips down, but pressing the elbow out and over the hand. We call it rolling it over a barrel. Or you can work on a sculling catch, where you scull out and back under the elbow and then you pull back. Real important that you don't pull at the top of the stroke. You catch at the top of the stroke and then pull back. All right. Also, again, we'll watch as you come back here how straight the arms are. Now, you see you're pulling and then pull, and then you're rotating after you pull, particularly on the right side. Left side's not quite as bad. Remember, you have to align your pull and your body rotation at the same time. So real important you work on a lot of catch-up freestyle, so those hands are crossing out in front. Initially, just make sure you're touching those hands out there. The second thing is you are breathing a little bit late, and that has to do with the body rotation. You want to breathe earlier in the pull. You want to breathe as you start your pull, start rotating to the side as your pull, instead of after you've done your pull. All right. Now, the above water, what I look for is high elbows, hand entry position, and basic comfort in the water. And you look comfortable in the water. Your elbows are nice and high, but notice where the hands are going in. They're going in out in front of the face, and actually the left arm is slightly overreaching. So make sure your hands are going in straight out from the shoulders instead of out in front of your face. Also, what you want to do is, when the hand enters the water, you don't want to go right into your pull. Put the hand in the water and extend that arm towards the far end of the pool. So you're really reaching out in front. You want to make sure that you're not pushing that arm down right as the hand enters the water. You want to put it in the water, extend forward, and then let the other arm finish the pull and recover and start to enter the water, and then you start your pull. That way it'll align your body and your pull. That will help quite a bit. Best of luck to you, and enjoy the clinic.